are using is introjection. Okay? So mga defense mechanisms ilahang gipangga. Okay? So ang manic person, di ba, magtsabu sila. But basically, they will use alcohol, kaya di naman sila katulog. And alcohol is depressant. Okay? Downer pala, downer, not depressant. Downer, because you cannot sleep anymore. So therefore, iinom ka ngayon ng alcohol para ka lang makatulog. Okay? Okay, the next time around, since nakatulog ka na, lamig kayo mong tulog ka, pero your brain is still functioning. Ingana ang mahitabo if you are using substances. So what happened now? Okay, when they wake up, ang ilahang mata nagbudlat pero pula kaayo. Okay, sige. So again, those are the theories that will explain manic and depression. So ano yung mga defense mechanisms, reaction formation, and projection for depression? Another one is displacement also for manic. Okay? Pwede siyang maging hostile to others. Okay? He can, kagaya kay Cyrus nga, he was hostile to others. Why? This is a displacement. He is turning his pain into others. Okay? Sasakitin niya and he will show others that he is dominant over them. So kapag nagkaroon siya ng ka-relationship, hindi niya maiwasang talagang manakit. Because he wanted nga siya ang mas over and above the person. Okay? So that is displacement. Another one is introjection for depressed person. Okay? So he turned into self. So pwede siya mag-suicide or pwede rin siyang mag-self-inflict. Okay? That is introjection. Okay? So the pain that he is actually experiencing, okay, hindi niya mabigay sa iba, so he tends to inflict himself. Okay? Sinaktan siya ng parents niya and then stressful ang life niya. So di ba nasaktan siya ng palibot niya. Pero he turns into himself and that is introjection. Okay? Sige. So another one can be physical illness. Pwede kang magkaroon ng mood disorders because your brain is affected. And another one, yung drugs, ipasok na lang din natin. It can be. No? It can also destroy your brain, which can also affect your mood. Okay? Environment, that is part of your environment. Okay? Frustrating environment. Maganda sana kung meron tayong psychodynamics in your case presentation. Mas maganda sana yon because we were able to analyze your case from his childhood, from birth up to present. Wala kayong ganun eh. Okay? Sana sa pag-born niya, normal ba ang mother niya, nagpanganak sa kanya? Anong happy ba ang mother niya nung pinanganak siya? So those are the questions that we are going to ask once papasok tayo sa kanilang bahay. And we are doing that for our psychiatric nursing before. So your psych is just a very shallow psychiatric nursing. O dili gyud ing ana amo ang approach sa una pa. Okay? We will return to that strategy once naka-stable na ang ang mga schedule. Wala pa mangon. Okay, sige, let us proceed now. Okay? So again, what is the medication for our mania, for manic patients? Anong binibigay? Mr. Sikat? What is the medicine given to manic patients?
Marinig ba ako, ma'am?
Yes.
Lithium carbonate pa, ma'am, or mga mood stabilizing medication to control
Okay. So anti-manic drugs, specifically lithium carbonate. What is the role of lithium carbonate to manic patients? Anong ginagawa niya? Anong ginagawa niya sa manic patient? Bakit nasuslow down ang pasyente? What is happening?
It decreases yung
Di ba hyperactive? So, kung hyperactive ka, bibigyan ka ng lithium carbonate. Bakit ka nagsuslow down? Anong nangyayari? Okay, anybody?
Ma'am, it decreases
Che.
yung norepinephrine and yung serotonin. It
Ano?
decreases norepinephrine and serotonin
Decrease
level.
it decreases?
Yes po, ma'am.
Hindi na decrease ang decreases norepinephrine and epinephrine, serotonin. Bakit ka
Yes po.
na-decrease?
Ma'am,
Bakit siya na-decrease?
stabilize.
Diba normal naman ang level natin yan? Okay? So, for patients who are manic, increased ang kanyang transmission, increased ang kanyang epinephrine or epinephrine and serotonin. So, increase. So, the role now of your lithium is to slow down those catecholamines, no, in the neurons. Is to slow down niya. Bakit slow down? What is happening there? Bakit slow down? Anybody? Bakit slow down? Ang catecholamines. What is happening there? Anong nangyayari? Okay, so isa yan sa reason. Pero aside from that, ano kayang nangyayari? Bakit slow down siya? Anybody? Miss Inda. Asa na si Miss Inda? Ano yung sabi? Miss Inda? Yes, Miss Inda? Ano yon?
It could reduce epinephrine po.
Oo, na-reduce siya. Bakit na? Okay, it reduces epinephrine. Okay, nandyan yan sa net. It reduces also norepinephrine and serotonin. Bakit siya na-reduce? Okay. So it is actually related to sodium content. Okay? So, di ba our cells has sodium, potassium, and other salts to maintain the size of your cells, correct? Nasa chemistry yan. So, what happens now? Okay? To maintain the size, okay? So what happens? It reduces the transport of your sodium, okay, in the cell. Okay? So kapag nadi-decrease siya, it will slow down now. Masuslow down siya. So instead of having a very fast transmission sa mga cells, okay, ang nangyayari since walang sodium that will immediately absorb, okay, the content from inside from outside to inside of the cells, what happened? So slow down ngayon, malolower ang iyong level of the catecholamines. It is in relation to your sodium transport. That is why we have to monitor the level of sodium also. Okay? So again, increase in sodium will decrease, okay? Will decrease your lithium content in the blood. If you have an increased lithium in the blood, meaning mababa ang sodium mo. Kung masyado namang mataas ang sodium mo, mababa ang lithium content. Klaro ba? So, vice versa silang dalawa. What is the normal content of your lithium in the blood, Andrea?
Ma'am, ang levels po ng lithium.
Yes.
0.5 to 1.5 milliequivalents per liter po.
Yes, very good. How about your sodium, Cherish?
135 to 145. Nakalimutan ko po yung unit, ma'am.
Milli-equivalent pa rin.
Yes, ma'am.
Milli-equivalent per liter. Okay? So when we say milli-equivalent, it combines already with other liquid or fluid in the blood. Kaya milli-equivalent ang iyong unit per liter. So sa isang litro ng blood, for example, ing ana lang kadaghan dapat siya, milli-equivalent. Meaning it combines with other content. Okay? So equivalence meaning ano siya? Liquid. Hindi siya total na pure ba? Okay? So para bumaba or ma-maintain yan, there should be avoidance of dehydration or sweating, okay? Or strenuous activity among our patients. So daily should be 6 to 8 glasses above, okay, of water daily. And then there should be no diuretic therapy, okay? If you are going diuretics, if you are going to give diuretics, there will be lithium toxicity. Again, for nurses, okay, do not give diuretics if your client is taking lithium carbonate, okay? Because sodium will be excreted. And remember, if sodium is excreted, your lithium will increase in the blood, okay? Klaro ba? And then your medication should be given after meals, not before meals. After meals or between meals, okay lang. Okay? Again, lithium carbonate is toxic. This should not be given to pregnant women. If your client is pregnant, tapos naa siya bipolar, lithium should not be given. Okay, because this is teratogenic. Okay, what will happen to the baby? Either that mamamatay ang baby or magkakaroon ng abnormalities. Taro ba? Teratogenic ang lithium carbonate. And then you have to monitor the BUN and also the creatinine. Why? Because lithium can increase BUN and also increase creatinine. Okay? Nakuha ba? Or it can result into renal failure. So prolonged use of lithium can actually result into renal failure. Kaya kailangan increase fluid intake. Okay? Again, you have to check the BUN and creatinine because this will increase. Okay? Naa siya irregular ba atong patients na irregular laboratory, no? Kaya kailangan yun siya. So what are the manifestations of your lithium toxicity? Paano malaman na nagkakaroon siya nito? Number one, of course, there will be tremors. Okay, tremors for patient. Kung magkurug-kurug, mauna mahadlok ka. Kung ang pasyente magkurug-kurug. Because that is one of the manifestation of toxicity. Muscle twitching also. And then severe nausea and vomiting. Okay? Diarrhea. Kinsa ka ito nagtait-tai nga pasyente, nahadlok dayon ko. Kapag naay diarrhea ang pasyente, that is a manifestation of toxicity. Okay? So, another one is oliguria. Hirapan siya umihi. Okay? Seizure, convulsions also. Or absence of urine. Pwede. Anuria. Okay? Kaya kung nag-iihi ang pasyente, it's okay. Mas okay nga na nag-ano siya. So, again, what will predispose a patient to have lithium toxicity? Miss Paden. Okay. What will predispose a client to have toxicity in lithium? Hoy, Miss Paden. Ay, out ko na kaagad kayo.
Marinig.
Ano?
Sorry, Mama, I don't have answer.
Di magbasa ka. Basahin mo kung ano. Miss Paden. Basahin mo kung anong ano. You don't have any cell phone? Are you in bed still?
Ma'am?
Are you still in bed?
No po, ma'am. In my study table po.
Oh. Okay? Sa man ni akong ginalekturan, grade 1 o grade 2. Okay, you are nursing students, you are supposed to be ready in the class. Okay, we are talking about lithium toxicity here. Dili, pwede nga moingon ka lang nga wala kay answer. You should have an idea about it. College students, no? College students na tayo, we are not in high school. Okay, so what would be the possibility? Why is it that the patient will be predisposed to toxicity? Minggito, Angge. Minggito.
Paulit po sa question po, ma'am.
Di na ako muulit. Ulit
Ay.
man ko. Oh. Kapila na ako giulit, katatlo na. Okay, so what causes or predisposes a client to have lithium toxicity?
Ano po, ma'am? Taking diuretics po. Makakas po ang diuretics ng lithium toxicity.
Oo, bakit? Bakit? Why?
Sa mag-increase po kasi ang ano, ma'am, ang diuretics ng sodium.
Okay, turn on your cam, all of
absorption.
you. Turn on your cam. All of you.
Nag-increase po ang ano, ma'am, diuretics
Okay,
ng
paki-turn on daw ng camera, lahat. Okay, lahat ng wala sa cam ha, i-out ko. Okay, akong i-check ako ang attendance. Basig yung mama ang naa sa camera. Basig ang mama ang nag-answer ba? Basig ang mother ani nag-answer or ang papa. Oh,
nag-increase ang ano, ma'am, diuretics ng sodium absorption po sa body po.
nag-increase ang absorption?
Ano, ma'am?
Dili absorption.
Ay,
Kung diuretics, di ba na? Hoy, Clarence, mugawas man imong ihi. Di ba, paihion man ka anak kay diuretics. So, unsay mahitabo?
ay, baliktad eh, ma'am. Ang
Oh.
diuretics kay ano, nag-decrease ng sodium. Tapos ang
Yes. So, ang
naka-increase na.
mahitabo,
toxic sa body po, ma'am.
dili. Nag-ingon ako ganina, kung low imuhang sodium mo, taas gyud ang lithium content. Kaya nag-take man kag lithium, correct?
Yes, ma'am, vice versa
So
lang
kung
po.
nag-take kag diuretics, what will happen? Your sodium will be excreted. So mag-lower ang imuhang sodium content. So what will happen kung lowered ang imuhang sodium? Meaning mo increase
Increase
ang
ang
imuhang
lithium.
lithium content, and that will result into toxicity. Okay,
Yes,
another
po.
one. Another. Shema, Inda. Kita ani iyang nawong. Kung sa iyang nawong ani ni Miss Inda.
Yes,
Tanaw daw
ma'am.
ko sa imong nawong, girl. Okay, sige. Miss Inda, another one. Diuretics ang ingon ni Clarence. Clarence, no? So,
Angela
ang
po,
imo
ma'am.
ha. Mr. Mingito. Shema. Okay, another factor that would predispose a client into having toxicity. Sige, past 10. Kinsay maka-answer?
Overdosage po, ma'am.
Shan?
Overdosage po. Try lang po, overdosage
Yes,
po.
that is one. Overdosage. No, pwede. Okay? Overdosage for what? kanang halimbawa iyahang medication is 600 milligrams TID. Okay? So TID, okay? You will give at 8 o'clock in the morning. Pagka 1 p.m., okay, naghatag si Sean, kay siya ang duty. Wala po siya kay Balong, ni follow di ay si Mr. Wala siya nakasign. So ang isa po ka nurse, nga si Mr. Loreque, naghatag po gihapon o lithium. So what will happen now? Nag-double dose ka sa imuhang 1 p.m. And that will result into increase, okay? Increase sa lithium content in the blood, no? Magiging toxic. So pwedeng mamatay ang pasyente. Okay? Masisira ang kanyang kidneys. Okay? Another one. 10 points na yun, ha? Oh,
Renal failure, ma'am.
oh, sabi ni Miss Inda. Oh, Miss Inda.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, ano daw?
Impaired renal function po.
Bakit? Our kanang gadgets are already extension of our brain right now, no? Dili na siya pwede na walay ano no, cellphone o.
Ma'am,
Extension na gaya siya sa atong brain. She, unsa she? Kusgay mong tingog she. Oh, kay walay 10 points.
If I'm not mistaken, the kidneys are responsible sa entirety ng lithium excretion, like about 95%, and then the rest is removed through sweat and feces.
So what happened? Why is it there is toxicity if your kidneys are destroyed?
There is parang incapable po karon ng incapable siya mag-excrete ng lithium.
Ha?
There's
Parang di man siya
incapable
sigurado
po mag-excrete, ma'am.
Okay, our kidneys are
Kasi
responsible
impaired
for
po.
the excretion of our waste, correct? So once lithium is taken, basically, syempre, napababa niya na ang kanyang action, no? Napababa niya na ang catecholamines. After that, it will be excreted through our kidney. Now, if the kidney is destroyed, therefore, okay, it has no capacity now to filter and to excrete. So what will happen? The lithium will remain in the kidneys. Okay? So if it remains in the kidneys, it will be reabsorbed by the body, meaning that the lithium content will still increase. Okay? Resulting into toxicity. Okay? So tama si Shem. Okay? Another reason.
Pwede po, caffeine intake po, ma'am.
James?
Caffeine intake po, ma'am.
Ha?
Caffeine intake po.
Caffeine intake? O
Yes po,
bakit?
ma'am. Ang caffeine po, ma'am, it can have an effect on lithium levels. So,
Yes?
less caffeine can cause your lithium levels to rise. Tapos, if more caffeine po, ma'am, it can cause lower levels of lithium po, ma'am.
Aha. Bakit? Anong effect ng caffeine? Di ba caffeine is diuretic? So therefore,
Yes,
it will excrete sodium,
Yes, po,
thereby
ma'am. So,
increasing your lithium.
yes po, ma'am.
Mukhang baliktad kasi ang sinabi mo. So if caffeine is diuretic or even tea, it can result into increase in lithium content in the blood, thereby resulting into toxicity. Okay, correct naman? Okay, next. Ano pa yun? Nasa chat box. Paki-raise ng hand. Okay. Sige. Sige, Ann.
Leaking NSAIDs po, ma'am.
Ha? What, Ann?
Leaking NSAIDs po, ma'am.
NSAIDs? Okay,
Apo.
why?
Because ina-inhibit niya po yung prostaglandin synthesis, which leads to low glomerular filter sa renal arteries po, ma'am. Kaya maano po yung filter ng lithium.
Okay,
Please
give me
po
an
yung-
example of NSAIDs. Non-steroidal.
Advin po, ma'am. Ibuprofen.
Ha?
Advin po, ma'am. Ibuprofen po, ma'am.
Okay. So, yung mga muscle relaxants, okay, it may. Okay? It will, actually ka ng mga muscle relaxants, unya, gusto niyo buhay sa imong likod, inom dahil kagtambal that will destroy your kidneys in time. Okay? Kanang mga alaksan, grabe kayo sila magpa-destroy sa atong kidneys. So careful with that so that you are correct. Okay? How about Jericho? Jack?
Audible ako, ma'am?
Yes.
Dehydration din, ma'am, and siguro age. Dehydration, ma'am, kay increase risk of lithium toxicity kay wala na siya ang primarily naga-eliminate sa lithium, ma'am, kay ang kidney. So when there is less water available para sa kidney, ma'am, there is reduced ability to excrete lithium po, ma'am. Tapos
Saan
there's a chance mag-reduce ability to excrete lithium po, ma'am. So there's accumulation of lithium, ma'am, and potential na mag-lead siya into toxicity. Tapos yung sa age, ma'am, same lang din ang concept, ma'am. Pero sa age kay pag mag-age ta older, ma'am, kay there is decline din sa function ng ating kidney, ma'am, if mag-age. So same lang sa
You are correct. Okay? So, vomiting, dehydration, lahat yan will affect the content of your lithium. Kaya nga sabi ko, every time may program tayo, huwag niyo kalimutan ang tubig. Kasi importante sa kanila ang tubig. Okay? To maintain the hydration. Okay? Or else, magkaroon sila ng maraming side effects. Okay? Kaya dapat hindi mawalan ng water sa pasyente. I think that's all, no? Maraming mga factors, no? So thank you very much. So what are the side effects of your lithium? Number one, metallic taste. Para siyang metal. Kasi lithium nga ito, this is metal, no? According to your chemistry. Lithium is metal, so therefore the taste is metallic. Okay? So that is why sometimes kailangan maraming water. There might be some tremors, okay, pero okay lang yan kasi kasama yan sa kanyang side effects. Polyuria, okay, wag na kayong magtaka, palagi na lang bumababa si Mark, bumababa sino pa yung mga pasyente kasi yan siya ang side effect ng drugs. Okay, polydipsia also, nauuhaw every now and then they want to drink. And then GI discomfort, kailangan nilang kumain kasi umaasim yung tiyan nila. Okay? So again, anti-manic drugs, you have to check the lithium and sodium level. Number 1 yan sa multiple choice in the board exam for your psychiatric nursing. Huwag niyong walain and do not forget, please. Okay? Yan siya ang inyong i-prioritize if the client is taking anti-manic drugs. Number 2, kapag major tranquilizers ang tinitake ng pasyente, okay, even antipsychotic drugs, okay, what are you going to monitor? WBC. Okay, why? Why WBC? Kasi the granulocytes of the patients are affected. Okay, so pwedeng mag-lower. Okay, again, granulocytes or WBC will be affected. Kaya chine-check yan siya. Okay, anti-manic, sodium and lithium level, major tranquilizers, WBC ang i-monitor. Okay? Sige. Okay. Okay, I will give you a situation now. Okay? The patient's lithium level is 1.8 milliequivalent per liter. Question: Are you going to give lithium or not? Okay, are you going to give lithium or not if the lithium level is 1.8 milli-equivalent per liter? Answer, Mr. Cabanyog.
No po, ma'am.
Okay, why?
Because it's already outside the normal range of lithium levels po.
Okay, very good. So there is already lithium toxicity in fact. 1.8, masyadong mataas. Okay, do not give. Okay, scenario number 2. The level is 0.8 milli-equivalent per liter, 0.8 milli-equivalent per liter. Are you going to give, Miss Sadamori?
Yes po, ma'am, since pasok pa po siya sa normal level po ng lithium content po, ma'am.
Okay, regular dose. So ano yung order? Okay, kasi nasa normal. Very good. Letter C. Okay, next scenario. 0.2 milli-equivalent per liter. Are you going to give or not? Okay, Miss Santos, Tricia.
Ma'am, ano po yung
0.2 milli-equivalent per liter. Are you going to give lithium or not?
give po, ma'am?
Ha?
Give po, ma'am,
Why?
since maliit lang po siya, ma'am, and ano po yung range ng lithium po, ma'am, 0.6 to 1.2 po.
Okay, very good. So you give the regular dose. Klaro ba? Klaro? Okay, any questions? For example, the order is 600 milligrams TID. Okay, the order is 600 milligrams TID. Okay, at 8 a.m., okay, 8 a.m. kasi ang ating 8, 1, and 6 p.m. Okay, ang TID. Ngayon, by 8 a.m., there is an increase of lithium level. Okay? Are you going to give or not? 8 a.m. The level of lithium is increased. Are you going to give or not? Garcia.
No po, ma'am.
Give or not?
No po, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Do not give because the lithium level is increased. How about by 1 p.m.? So hindi ka na nagbigay ng 8, ha? Okay, pagka 1 p.m., okay, are you going to give or not? Hindi ka nag-extract ng blood. Are you going to give by 1 p.m. or not? Okay? Miss Santos, Renee.
Ano po yun, ma'am? Hindi nag-extract ng
Oo,
blood?
bali 8 o'clock nag-extract ka. Mataas. Okay? So hindi ka nagbigay. Tama yon. By 1 p.m. naman, hindi ka na nag-extract, syempre. Okay? Are you going to give by 1 p.m.?
I think, ma'am, no po kasi hindi ka po nag-check prior po, ma'am.
Okay? Correct, no? Do not give. Why? Kailangan mo ulit mag-extract ng blood to check if this increase or not. If this on the normal level, give. Kung wala, halimbawa hindi nakakuha ng do not give. Bakit? There is a tendency na increase pa rin ang kanyang lithium level. Klaro ba? Okay. You are not allowed to increase or decrease the dosage, ha? Never do that. Bawal yan siya. Okay? So, klaro na, ha? Okay, so kailangang mag-extract ulit ng blood para ma-check kung mataas o hindi. Huwag ka munang magbigay. Okay, so let us proceed. So what will be your nursing intervention kung manic ang pasyente? Number 1 is your attitude. Okay? Do not be demanding to your client. Sir, dili ka lingkod, sir. Dina ka lang, sir, ha? Kay kuwaan ta kag pagkaon. Do not be demanding once your client is manic. Okay? And then you have to accept the worthiness of the person because that is very delicate. Okay? And then another one, the nurse should be thick-skinned. Anong thick-skinned? Makapal ang skin. Okay? Makapal. Bakit? Kasi most of the manic patients are, karamihan sa mga patients are manipulative. Okay? So, kung manipulative ang pasyente, okay, hindi pwedeng palagi na lang ganyan. Okay? Hindi pwedeng palaging ganyan kasi palagi ka na lang i-manipulate. Look at you. If you can manipulate a person, gagawin mo ulit yan. Because you think you can do it. Nakuha niyo ba ako? Okay? So, it is, you base it on yourself. If nadala mo yung person the last time, di ba gagawin mo ulit? Kasi alam mo madadala siya. Okay? So therefore, a nurse should be thick-skinned. Kaya wag talaga kayong magtaka, bakit ang mga nurse masyadong suplada? Hindi sila suplada. Okay? Depende lang sa, depende sa situation. Okay, another one, you have to set limits. Set limits. Okay, kagaya ni Mr. Lazarte, absent siya. Wala akong pakialam kung mag-absent ka, ha? Okay ra kaayos ako, Basta I have to base it on numbers. Okay, sir, ha? Okay, wala ka ng 10 points ngayong araw sa attendance kasi hindi ka naman nakadating ng 7:30. Baka ang oras talaga ng klase mo is 8:00. Okay, so wala ko'y problema. Ano problema man ko sa inyo. Okay, number 2, set limits. Okay, so that you can control the behavior of the patient. Okay, if this needed, you have to seclude the patient. Si Cyrus, isa lang man lagi siya, ma'am, sa kwarto. Gano lagi si sir, ma'am, duha lagi sila sa kwarto. It depends on the case of the client. Kasi nga, ang pasyente na to, kailangan talaga siyang i-seclude. Okay, kung pwede lang i-restrain kung mag-wild siya. Nag-wild man guni siya. So, kinahanglan isara gyud siya sa room. Ma'am, nganong si Inday o si Gina, duha man lagi sila sa room. Depende sa case. Ganun si Nilinda, ma'am, isa lang siya sa room. Or si Josette, isa lang sa room. Okay, did you not ask yourself why is it that the patients are having this kinds of room? Na ay reason. Okay? So it depends on the case of the patient. Kung ano siya history nga na manakit na siya, okay, baka sa gabi pwede siyang okay, basig pag-abot ni mula na italinga to imo isa ka pasyente. Okay. And then another one, use sublimation. You sublimate your client. How to do that? You redirect the feelings of the client. Okay, papaano? You can ask the patient, sir, pwedeng magkarga ng chairs? Or pwede ka magpatabang ni nga kanang limpyuhan ang amuang ana. You just have to redirect kasi sa naman sa isip about sabong. Okay. You can also walk and then talk with the client para lang ma-redirect, no? Sublimation yan. And then you have to avoid competitive activities because this will promote violence among your clients. Okay? Dili pa siguro kaayo to ka grabe ato ang kanang competitive atong activities kaya dili ko kaayo mo allow og kanang mga basketball. Kay nakatry na gyud ko ana ang sila Buboy sa unang sinumbagay, no? Kay siya man ang pinakahari sa una, si Buboy sa basketball. Okay? At his age sa una, very young, he was the talaga kanang siya gyud ang maayo sa basketball and all the others are more hyperactive na pamikiang sa una nga pasyente. nga manic yun kaayo. So ang iyang feeling since kiang na siya, grabe iyang pagka-manic para lang siya mapansin, no? Para, diba, sabi ko nga sa inyo, reaction formation. Gusto niya ipakita that he is more dominant than the others. Sila bubot matangkad kay mga 6-footers ako ang mga pasyente. So pag basketball, siya ang gusto niya nga kanang siya gud ang mo ka-shoot. Unya di man siya ka-shoot. So nag-inawayay. So gusto niya maipakita nga he is dominant by fighting. Okay? Nag-inawayay sila. So bawal ang competitive activities sa manic patients. Physical contact dili pwede. Okay? Tapos kanang activities long ang duration, dapat short lang human na dayon. Kapuyon po na sila oy. Kay short di ilang attention span. And then do not argue with them. Okay? As much as possible, finger foods ang ginahatag sa manic patient. Mugawas ni sa board exam or sa inyong comprehensive exam. Ha? What are the foods recommended for manic patients? Ang pinakagwapo gyud nga food are finger foods for manic patients, no? Finger foods and then high in calorie, tapos high food ang fluids. Okay? So dili pwede spaghetti ana nga mga foods kay kinahanglan ka na magunitan lang nilang tinapay nga taas og caloric content. Okay? And then sleep and rest. Okay? Be careful with what the patient is talking about. Halimbawa, sir, okay, kagabi igud no ginatan-aw gud nako ang mga nurses ay nangatulog gud sila. Okay, what is your interpretation with that? Shane? Hindi. Iba ang street foods, Micaela. Iba kaysa sa finger foods. Finger foods are foods that you can actually bring maski pag nagadulat siya. Kanang dili siya wet. Okay? Oo. Again, my question is that ingon sa pasyente, ma'am, gabi igud ma'am no, akong gitan-aw mga nurses ay nangatulog gud sila. What is your interpretation with that? Shahara? What?
Ma'am.
Ha? Nag-ingon ang pasyente sa imuha mang tan-aw na gabi ang mga pasyente no, natulog gud sila.
It means ma'am, hindi siya nakatulog ma'am since nakita niya
Correct.
yung iba.
So meaning the interpretation is that Shahara, your patient was not able to sleep. Iya mong gitan-aw. Meaning siya, wala siya nakatulog. Their statements are always directed to others. Look at Cyrus. Believe jud ko sa inyong mga estudyante, ma'am ba? Very competitive. Okay? Grabe yun, very excellent. Mugawas gina sa iyahang baba. Meaning siya, he was not able to fulfill that one. Okay? He was not able to achieve those things that he is talking about. Okay? Believe yun ko kaayo mga disiplinado gud ka inyong mga pasyente, inyong mga estudyante, ma'am. Okay, those are the things, reaction, amurag opposite sa iyaha gyud. So ang iyaha, gina-direct niya sa uban ang statements, pero basically iyaha tong mga weaknesses. Okay? Sige. Ang ana ang manik ha? Ang ana ang manik, mao to ang iyahang assessment niyo sa MSE. Kulang, che. Okay, Miss Rodriguez, kulang yun inyong assessment sa MSE. Because if you were able to really sit down and then observe everything, wapo unta kaayo to inyong MSE. Okay? Next, most of the time, ang manic is grabe man sila magsanina, no? Mga colors nila. Pero wala man kahit nakitaan anak sa patient. So you just have to guide the patient on what to wear. Okay. So let's go now to depression. This is very common among our patients, depression, loneliness, or sadness. It can be normal, neurotic, or psychotic. Anong difference? Ano ang normal depression? Okay, may namatay kasi. So you get into grieving. Kasi merong namatay. Okay, there is a cause. And then the time is shorter. Okay, so 1 month basically is the maximum time for a normal depression. Nakuha ba? Everybody nakuha? Normal depression. So, ma'am, na-depress good ko. That is normal if there is. Okay, you can still identify, really the cause. Anong na-depress man ka? Ma'am, nabagsak man ko. So, there is a cause. And that is a normal depression. Klaro? 1 month siya, okay, within ka pa rin sa normal depression. Because you are still adjusting. Okay? So, you are grieving because there is a cause, normal. Okay, let's go now to neurotic depression. Okay, what is neurotic depression? So, the reaction here is more than 1 month. So, the reaction is prolonged. Okay? So, the feeling is excessive. Loneliness, excessive. And then the ego here basically is functioning to malfunctioning. Okay? Kaya siya neurotic depression. So there is already an unconscious conflict between your ego and superego. Okay? So, anong nangyayari dito kapag ang ego ang function? So masyado mong internalize, okay, what is happening right now. Let's say for example, wala na gyud nag-care sa ako. I am worthless. Nobody loves me. Maski naa kay mga classmate nga, uy, okay ka lang. We care for you naman. Pero sa iyo wala yang effect. Even your parents will tell you na, nak, okay, kain ka dito. You will not interpret that as caring from them. Okay? So, overpowering ang iyong interpretation na masyadong sarili mo ang isip mo. So, ego. Okay? Do you get me? And that is neurotic depression. Sobrang 1 month na. Lonely ka pa masyado kasi ganito, yung meron akong reason, halimbawa na iniwan siya ng boyfriend niya. Okay? So, ang nangyari, 1 month na, hindi pa siya move on. Okay? Hanggang sa na siya, nobody cares for me na the next month. The next month naman, nabagsak na siya. So, na-additional na naman. I'm not worthy anymore. So, naging neurotic na. Kasi ani na gyud ko. Okay? Now, what is the difference between neurotic and psychotic depression? Okay? When you say psychotic depression, this is a major depression. Okay? Endogenous siya, internal. Okay? So this is actually caused by unconscious conflict. Dili nimo ma-pinpoint what is really the cause. Okay? So this is very much prolonged and biologically related sa imuhang dopamine and other hormones. Okay? Na ako'y student ni ani, so na ako'y mga students ni ani before, no? Nga naa na gyud sila major depression. Dili sila kabalo kay suddenly mo appear lang. Ilang parents supportive man. They have money. They have their own home. They have their own car. My girlfriend siya. Pero ma-feel lang yun niya nga lonely siya. Okay? So we can categorize it now as major depression or psychotic depression. Kuha ninyo ang point? Nakuha ninyo ang difference? Okay? So this is related to catecholamine levels, no? It can also be caused by environmental factors. Gamay lang kaayo. Okay? Dili mo depress yun siya. Okay? Halimbawa, gitawag lang siya sa classroom, wala siya naka-answer. Okay? Unya naingnan siya ing ani. basically she will really make that into a big issue, that what will happen now, ang iyahang ego mo down yun totally. Okay? So this is catecholamine related, biologically related. And this is psychotic depression. Okay? Nakuha ninyo ang difference? So kung naala hinungdan inyong pagka-depressed karon, don't worry. Don't worry. Pasig normal depression ra na hangtod sa neurotic, ikulbaan ka. Okay, yes ma'am, a normal depression may proceed into psychotic depression, yes po. So if your normal depression nag-start lang yun ing ato kay namatay imuhang parent and then na-prolong yun siya hangtod na pila na katuig, it may proceed into psychotic depression. Okay? So dili kay permi na lang na siya nga. Ma'am, pwede ba ang normal depression every now and then? Oo, pwede po. Mag-recur lang siya. Okay, mag-recur. Okay? Do you get me? So magkakaiba-iba ang depression. So what are the different signs and symptoms of depression? Number one is poverty of ideas. Imuha siyang pangutan-on, murag wala gyud siya sa sarili. Tama ba? Oy, murag daghan diri ang naay medyo normal depression. Be ako kung pangutan-on, murag wala ko sa sarili. Okay, joke lang yun. Number two is the delusion of unworthiness. Ang feeling niya, wala na gyud siya kabuluhan. Wala man ko, ma'am, bulok man gyud ko. Okay, good. Gwapa man gani ka. Ana siya. Di ba ko gwapa, ma'am? Pangit man ko. Ana siya. Okay. That is another one. Okay? And then dali lang kay siya mag-guilty. Naapod siya persecutory sometimes. Okay? Always ang iyang statement, dili man ko ana, ma'am. Not very, not, always not. Okay? Another one is insomnia. Okay? Di gani ka katulog sa gabi, tanawa daw kasi anak kay mga signs and symptoms. Okay? Correct ba ako? Erin, nakatulog ba kagabi eh?
Yes po.
Oh, so wala problema. Ikaw, Shandy, nakatulog ka?
Yes po, ma'am.
Maayo, maayo. Okay, how about si Arvin? Nakatulog ka ba dong? Gabi eh?
Kaya, ma'am.
So wala problema. So wala depression, no? Okay, relax ka. Ay, basig matap-matcher pa ni nato si Arvin ba? No, we really don't know what is inside the brain of each of us. So ayaw ka bala ka, Arvin, no? May ma-absent man ka, malate man ka. Okay, salig yung ko nga maayog yung ka nga nurse sunod, ha? Okay? Pero kusukan dito na mo because we are within our standards. Naamit ka nang follow. Okay, sige. Uy, si Theodore. Kinsa man yung Theodore Hosol? Who are you?
Andrian po.
Ha? Kinsa ni? Remove na ko, ha?
Sa panaran po, ma'am,
Ha?
Si sa palaran po ata siya, ma'am.
Manong Theodore man na siya? I-submit
Nanda,
na tayo na ko.
Okay, gamit po ata siya ng laptop, ma'am.
Other device.
Kasi na-disconnect po ako sa laptop ko, ma'am.
O ba? Sige. Kay mo report ba dayon ko? Kay basig mahak ko. Kay gamita dyan na inyo ang mga pangalan. Kay nakabaya foreigner pa na sa makasunod. Okay. Taga China, anak ba? Okay. Weight loss. Kasi nag-weight loss dari. Kay halimbawa ang sudden weight loss of 10 pounds, no? Sudden. Okay? Or basig increase 10 pounds immediately. That's a sign of depression. Anorexia is also one. Okay? Naay person nga more depressed gyud siya sa morning. Pero pagkahapon okay siya. Okay? Okay iyahang paminaw, pero sa buntag depressed siya. Okay? So naay mga ingana, ha? They are also thinking about death, no? Suicidal ng mga ingana. Okay? Unya ang energy level always na lang low. Walay interest sa tanan. Oh, Arvin, anak ka? Oh. Okay, so tanawa ninyo ha. Kay basig na atay mga panag sa ma-depress ba tanong? Kanang normally we think na kanang murag apoy na kaayo di ba siyan? No, ana gyud ta kanang asa na to si Sian? Nawala na si Mr.
Ako diri,
Makapil.
ma'am. Ako
Oh,
diri, ma'am.
oo, panag sa ma-feel gyud nato nga murag down kaayo ta. Okay? You feel that also?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, unya sa inyong ginabuhat para dili mo ma-down. Kape? Ano sa inyong mga compensations? Ano sa inyong mga coping?
Matulog, ma'am.
Tulog lang? Okay po na matulog no, para maka-energy. What else? Pero pa matulog ka, you are still thinking about your requirements. So lalo ka lang masad. Unya, na-miss na ako ang quiz. Lalo na po ko masad. So what are you doing with that situation? Bidaw, biasa na to si Sean B.
Hinayog
Oo,
naman,
diri.
ma'am.
Saan sa inyong ginabuhat para maka-cope mo? I'm asking daw, B. Kay lahat na magud ang mga batan-on ron kaysa sa una. So what are you doing, Sean?
Ano, ma'am?
To cope?
Escape reality.
Paano? Paano niyo escape ang reality?
Ano, ma'am? Na at times, ma'am, like, I do things sa like ako mga hobbies good, ma'am. And for example, I like to read man, ma'am. So like if kana stress na kayo ko kay pasagdan ako ng work kadali, ma'am, tapos magbasa ko tapos mao na, ma'am, maganahan ako tapos mawala na akong stress ana, ma'am.
Okay, pero effective siya. Effective
Yes
siya sa
po.
So if that is effective, that's good. Kaya wala may mawala kung ibilin sa nato atong trabaho, no? Naa ba? O sige, ang score, for example, maapektuhan. Pero that will not also shape you as a person. Nakuha ninyo? Kay stress ka na, meaning nag-iwan imuhang lawas na you need rest. Okay? So kinahanglan tagaan po ni mo time maski gamay lang. Ha? Okay. So pagkahuman sa inyo ang stressful nga experience, kinahanglan mo lingaw gid ka, magbawi ka talaga. Okay? Para mawala, ha? Okay. Ang nursing manggod, 4 years siya stressful. After you graduate, much stressful. Why? Because after you graduate, do you think you can work immediately? Kana ana ba? Makatrabaho ba dayon ta? Makagawas ba dayon ta? Nya, we have to spend pa for our board exam. Ang anong stressful? Mag-wait ka sa imuhang board exam result. If mabagsak ko, that is another stressful experience. Pagkahuman anang board exam, o parade-parade ka na, happy ka. After ana, others are already working and you are not. Another stressful event. Okay, do you get me? Pagkahuman ana ng uban ang lakaw na, ikaw na apal gyapon dere. Okay? So another stressful event. Inya ang sweldo sa uban, hulo, uy, kadato na niya, unya ako wala. So life really has continuous stressful events. No? So kinahanglan ka baluta mo handle. Okay? So dili na mo end karon lang third year, ha? Pagka fourth year, daghan kaayo mo requirements. Okay? Sige. So let's go now to suicide. Okay. Okay, let's go to suicide. A suicide is actually a cry for help, no? Meaning nangangailangan siya ng tulong, ha? Kaya nga siya nagsasabi, no? So basically, when a person tell you na she doesn't like to live anymore, that is actually an appeal to be loved. Okay? An appeal for affection. Okay? So there is actually an anger, okay, which is an anger to somebody which helpless ka Okay? Helpless ka. For example, you are angry with the situation, pero wala ka namang magawa. Kasi ito yung pinasukan mo, nursing. Okay? So what you are going to do now, binabalik mo siya sa sarili mo. Sisisihin mo yung sarili mo. And that can be, that is the reason why you have suicidal thoughts. Okay? So, dali lang ha, kaya akong anak, saba, kaayo. Okay, so the aggression that you are having is actually centered to yourself. Yung galit mo, na supposedly ang galit mo sa sitwasyon, galit mo sa parents mo, galit mo sa boyfriend mo, kainiwan ka, galit ka sa CI mo, napupunta sa sarili mo. Okay, that makes it a suicide. Okay, you are actually wanted to end the situation. You wanted to end everything. Okay, kaya siya ganyan. Okay, so that is the reason anong naaying ana. So the number one, this is actually the number one problem for depressed people. Okay, yung suicidality. Okay, this one is actually common among among females, kadaghanan suicidal thoughts and attempts lang. Okay, for female ha, maraming attempt, maraming thoughts, okay? Pero males naman have completed suicides. Mas marami sa kanila completed ang suicide kesa sa female. Okay? So this is common among adolescents and elderly. Okay, bakit? Adolescents kasi merong conflict sa adolescence. Ano ba yung conflict sa adolescence? Mr. Abenohar? Why is suicide common among adolescents?
Ma'am, hindi ko ma-express yung feelings po, ma'am.
Is that the reason why adolescents are potential to have suicide or mas marami sa kanila ano sa suicide? Ha? Courtney?
Ano yun, ma'am?
Inclusion.
Courtney? Why is suicide common among adolescents?
Mas layo sila sa kanilang family, ma'am, kaya mas
Aha.
mag-open
Is that
sila
it?
sa
Adolescents?
kanilang friends.
Aha. Okay, another one. Mr. Boyser, ngano kaha? Why is suicide common among adolescents?
Inclusion, ma'am. Need for belongingness.
Michelle. Yes, Faye. Yes, Faye.
Ma'am, try lang po, ma'am. Kasi when we say adolescents, we are parang our age range kasi, ma'am, is usually at 13 years old up to 39 or even 40 years old. So according to theory or the psychosocial development theory, we have here the identity versus confusion stage, which is yan yung sa 13 to 21. So as a person, you're still confused kung ano yung lugar mo sa mga tao, or for example, intimacy versus isolation. So technically, the environmental factors really plays a huge role for this one, because this will affect if you're going to isolate yourself to everybody because, for example, you're being bullied or you're not being validated. Then intimacy is you're being sociable because the environmental or the community that you have really validates or fulfills your satisfaction. So, yun, ma'am.
Okay, you are correct, Faye, no? So adolescents, basically, the role confusion part, okay, has a big impact Why? Okay, why adolescents are potential to have suicides. Okay? Bakit? Karaming problema sa adolescents. Okay, their identity firstly. Okay, they wanted to identify, kadamihan dyan, okay, di ba nasa high school to college, okay, nasa very, very stressful ang life nila. Okay? Aside from their identity, they wanted to, kung lalaki, babae ka ba, magka-girlfriend ba ako o hindi. So wala pa akong girlfriend ngayon. And then at this time, gusto ko pang matapos sa aking pag-aaral. Okay, natapos na nga ako sa aking pag-aaral, but at the same time, wala akong trabaho. This is the time wherein you have a lot of stressful events in life. Okay? Kaya very common na nagkakaroon ng suicide in this stage. Okay? So, di pa at this time para kayong naguguluhan, bungkag ay inyong utok. Okay? Di na ko kapoy na kaayo ko, pero kinahanglan jud na ako mahuman. Maski di kontra gusto. Okay? Kontra gusto, fulfill gyapon. So you are not actually happy with that. Okay? Nakuha ninyo? Kaya sometimes we are confused this time. And this confusion basically result into depression. Okay? And basically, since hindi mo na fulfill ang gusto mo, okay, the hate and the guilt will go back to yourself and that will result into suicide. Okay? Kaya this is a common stage. Okay? Karamihan talaga lahat na sa Japan. Japan and highly urbanized places. Okay? So basically, when we say suicide, this is an early symptom of psychosis. Remember that. If you are thinking, insight ito if you are thinking that you are not worthy anymore, you really have to consult a psychiatrist. Klaro ba? If anybody of you right now is thinking about like this, okay, which you cannot control, okay, as early as now, kailangan talaga magpa-consult tayo, ha? Okay, so mas maganda talaga mag-consult agad ng psychiatrist, not psychologist, but psychiatrist. Okay? Oh. Sige. Okay, so previous attempts. Halimbawa, merong attempt yan before. Naku, bantayan mo yan. Baka the next time around, completed ang kanyang plan. Okay? And then, of course, the lifestyle. Is the person, nagsismoke ba siya? Okay? Umiinom? Kasi every time mapoprostrate yan, it will go into smoking again and then drinking again. But basically, the problem is still there. Kaya siya napoprostrate. Hindi naman nawawala kasi sa inom ang problema. So, ang nangyayari, napoprostrate siya lang. Okay? So, who are smoking here? Mr. Sikat, nagsusmoke ka ba?
No po, ma'am.
Okay, kinsay naga-smoke diri siyan? Naga-smoke ka?
No po, ma'am.
Nakatawa lagi, so sometimes.
Ay, di pa, ma'am.
Ha?
Asthmatic pa ako, ma'am.
Kinsay naga-smoke diri or ang naga-inom, kabalo ko halos tanan. O El Abinuhar, are you also smoking?
No po, ma'am. Healthy person po ako, ma'am.
Congrats. Sige, si Mr. Boyser.
Ako po, ma'am. Like,
Wala
daily
pod
po ko
ka.
nagasmoke.
Okay, very good po. Si Arvin,
Dili, ma'am.
wala pod ka. Si Mr. Aventura,
Wala, ma'am.
si Nelvin. Sa babae, basig babae ang
Ay, hindi po,
nagasmoke
ma'am.
na rin. Basig mga babae. Na mga babae manggod po nagasmoke. Pag mag-happy-happy, di ba Christopher? Ikaw, Christopher?
Wala po, ma'am.
Jericho?
Smoke lang sa barbecue, ma'am.
Si Mr. Casas?
Ako gyapon mo gitawag, ma'am.
Ay, ikaw man din yung Derek ko, no? Tama. Si Mr. Lo, di ay, basta kalimut pa. Mr. Lo, nagasmoke ka?
Dili ko, ma'am. Bawal man, ma'am.
Bawal. So, basically, mga good boy, di ani ato ang mga boys. No, sa girls ka ha. Sige lang. Anyway, Nakatawa si Sean kay basig na siya kailang nga nag-aana. Naga-smoke. Unsa gani na kung bagong smoke bro ni kanang kusog tayong aso? Vape. Vape. Naga-vape mo? Nobi? Nakatry na mo ana mentholated? O parehara man pud na siya sa sa smoke. Parehara na sila. Okay, so ang lifestyle basically will kasi siya, a stimulant. So after that, mo down jud ka. Okay, the more ka magkaroon ng depression. Okay, next. Another change will be the behavior, no? There is a sudden change. Okay, a person who is normally working or kanang studying and then suddenly absent na siya permi, wala na siya permi sa activities, may mga signs basic na unsa na siya. Mauna mo check yun ko sa ako ang attendance. Okay, every now and then, kay basic na unsa na mo. Okay, another one is direct verbalization, ha? So we have to monitor always our makauban. Na may mga friends dari Erin, mga friends sa imong classmates, dapat na apod no, kay istorya. Okay, so what would be our medication? Number 1 is antidepressants. So these are mood elevators, but not stimulants. Again, when we say antidepressants, these are mood elevators, but not stimulants. Okay, klaro? Ang sa to Kayla? Okay, so this will increase catecholamines. Okay, increases catecholamines. Okay, under antidepressants, you have tricyclics. Tricyclics. These are norepinephrine blockers, no? Binablock niya ang norepinephrine. So this is a standard antidepressants. Example nito Elavil, no? And Dep. Okay, so the name of the drug is amitriptyline. Okay. Generic niya yan ha, amitriptyline. Okay, naaputay imipramine. Okay, generics yan. So the brand names are Topranil, Siniquan, Adapine, okay, Norpramine, yan siya. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is your tetracyclines. Okay. Number 3 is your monoamine oxidase inhibitors, your MAO. Monoamine oxidase inhibitors. Okay, so this one contains enzymes that metabolizes tyramine. This one contains enzymes that metabolizes tyramine. Okay, so in short, it destructs, okay, the intracellular tyramines, yung nasa loob ng cell, no? Okay, so ang mahitabo, since i-destroy niya ang catecholamines inside the cell, that will lower now the catecholamines. Hence, it will inhibit, okay, inhibit catecholamines. So therefore, if that is the case, anong mangyayari? So inside yan. So therefore, it inhibits intracellularly. So therefore, it will increase catecholamines outside the cell. Outside the cell. Okay? Klaro ba? Again, ang MAO is monoamine oxidase inhibitors. These inhibitors produces enzyme that metabolizes tyramine. Okay? So there is an intracellular destruction of catecholamines, intracellular inside the cell. So therefore, it will decrease the catecholamines inside the cell. So kapag mag-low ang catecholamines inside the cell, that will now inhibit, okay, the catecholamines inside, therefore increasing the catecholamines outside the cell. Okay, so you should never combine antidepressants kasi bawal yan. Okay? So first generation antidepressants are tricyc and also tetra. Okay? Tricyclics and tetracyclics. Okay? Okay, so let's say for example, you are giving antidepressants for 1 month tapos walang change. Then you can give now Maui. Okay, kasi mas potent ang Maui. Okay, sige daw be, run down tayo ulit. What are the medications for depression, for suicide and depression? Ano yung mga treatment natin? Number 1, Tiffany.
Antidepressants po, ma'am, yung
Okay.
amitriptyline.
So, antidepressants is categorized. Number 1, ano yon, Mr. Castro?
Madungog ko, ma'am.
Yes,
Tricyclics po, ma'am.
correct. And then, number 2, we have Trisha Lumakang.
Number 2 po, ma'am, is tetracyclics.
Tetracyclics. Okay, second generation antidepressants yan, ha? Second generation. Okay. And then number 3, we have Miss Dacalos. Okay, MAO na. Okay, again, do not combine or never combine antidepressants. Ha? So ang first talaga na treatment is basically tricyclics at saka tetracyclics. That is within 2 to 4 weeks of depression. Okay, 2 to 4 weeks. So if there is response or no response, then there will be changes on the medications. Okay? So halimbawa, 2 to 4 weeks nag-respond ang pasyente na ay changes, then continues na siya. Okay? Halimbawa, 1 month, wala pag yung change, unsay mahitabo, then the doctor will now recommend MAO. Okay? Kasi mas potent siya na antidepressant. So what are you going to avoid once you are taking MAO? Okay, number 1, foods high in tyramine. Ano yung mga foods high in tyramine? Cheese, okay, mga beer, bawal yan. So kaya hindi tayo nagbibigay ng cheese sa ating pasyente. Okay, baka kasi may tyramine. No cheese. Okay, no beer. Ang ice cream actually na merong cheese, no? Or mga base, marami masyado siyang kaning processed na milk. Okay? Chocolates, wine, okay, wine, chicken liver, organ meats, okay, soya beans, yogurt, coffee. Okay? So katuha. Okay. So again, what are the foods high in tyramine? Number 1 gyud ang cheese. Ang ginamit nato nga cheese katong aged, ha, aged na cheese. Dili to ordinary nga cheese kay humok raman na. Kay katong aged gyud nga cheese ang grabe og tyramine. Okay? Beer, ice cream nga kanang naay aged nga cheese or milk. Chocolates, wine, chicken liver, organ meats, soya beans, yogurts, and coffee. Nga dili man nato siya pakaunon ana. Ma'am, halimbawa man pagkakaon nato siya, unsay mahitabo? Patient may have hypertensive crisis. Hypertensive crisis. Okay? So, unsay mahitabo sa iya? High in BP. Okay? Ang iyang neck veins visible. Okay? Occipital to frontal dizziness, naa siya kaning diri, sakit iyang ulo, diri og diri. Okay? Magka-nausea and vomiting, and of course, usually sakit iyang ulo. Sakit iyang ulo, no? So, what are you going to do? You have to get the initial BP. Tapos monitoring of BP gyud. Mauna ayaw mo kabalaka nga naga-take mo BP because importante yan, Mr. Lo, for our patients. Okay, nga psych. Okay? So, ana siya ha. And then, tyramine, dili na siya pwede kay restricted, no? Ano ang tyramine? Vasoconstrictor, manggod na siya, ang tyramine. Okay? Vasoconstrictor. Kung sa mga foods, daghag tyramine ha, kabalo na mo. Pero drinks na to, be careful na ay mga tyramine ang uban. Okay? So kung vasoconstrictor siya, there will be sudden release of epinephrine. Pwede mo increase din ang BP. Okay? Once maghatag ng antidepressant, you have to monitor the suicidal attempts. Nga naman, ma'am. Again, if you are giving antidepressants, you have to monitor for suicidal attempts. Nga naman. Why? Nga no? Ma'am, gitagaan na ako anti-suicidal, so okay na. Anti-suicidal, antidepressant. Why do you have to monitor, Nelvin? Halimbawa, naghatag kang antidepressants, why do we have to monitor? Tanan natong pasyente nga nag-receive of antidepressant are actually suicidal. Okay? Yes, Francesca.
Ay, based lang po sa na-report ka po sa CA, ma'am, kay mag-increase po ang energy or dopamine ng patient.
So, okay, kung mag-increase yung energy, di ba ganahan taana? So, why do we have to monitor our client for suicidal attempt? Nga naman. Yes, Ann. Yes, Ann.
Kaya mag-increase din po yung motivation niya, ma'am, na mag-suicide po.
Yes, correct. Okay, remember, ang pasyente or ang suicidal na patient will not go into suicide kung nahalata pa nimo nga down siya. Dili na siya mo attempt or mo go into suicide immediately. Iyahap pa sa nang i-normalize ang situation so that nobody can really see, no? Or kanang magduda sa iyaha. Do you get me? Para dili siya dudahan nga mo suicide siya, dapat naka-normalize. And also her mood should be in a normal pace. Diyan ka na matakot. Okay, again, for a suicide patients, dili na sila mag-suicide nga down kaayo o niya nakita sa uban nga down kaayo siya. Okay, it is being planned. Okay? So therefore, kapag mag-okay na iyahang mood, unya tanan, abi okay na siya, that's the time sila mo suicide. Do you get my point? Mauna ang kinahanglan, those who are given antidepressants should be monitored more. Okay, klaro? They should be monitored the more for suicidal attempt. Kung suicidal inyong pasyente, unya, down siya kaayo for several months. Okay? Inyo na siyang gibantayan. So, pagbantay ninyo na okay na good siya, nag-participate na siya tanan, okay, nag-attend na siya classes, the more ka matakot, that's the time nga mo attempt na siya. Okay, do you get my point? Klaro ba? Kay the more mahimong successful ang iyahang attempt. Klaro? Okay, let us proceed. Okay, kaya ka na ang mga motivation na okay na kayo ko, okay na ko, napaka problema, okay na ko, okay na akong grades, the more ka matakot. Okay, ma'am, kanang nag-joke to. Wala ba kasi mamatay ka, ana. Niya, ingnon niya. Okay, we have to take it seriously. Okay, tanan nga maing ana nga situation sa dili man na siya ordinary nga moingon ka that you are may palagi mamatay ko. That is not so you have to inform, okay, also the kanang iyang mga igsuon or para mabantayan siya unya maanuhan gyud siya ma-monitor. Okay, sige. Okay, next, sometimes dili na niya ma-control, sudden lang diretso na siya. Okay, how to prevent suicide now? Number 1. Okay, you have to provide safe environment. You have to remove environmental hazards. Tanan, mga knife, medications, and all. Okay, kung naa na siya yung mga ingana, ginaingon. Kung isa lang siya sa kwarto, dapat na siya kauban. Okay, number 2, monitor 24 hours. Okay, kinahanglan yun makitaan, never leave the person alone. Okay, and then you have to develop trusting relationship. And of course, there should be acceptance of the worthy of the person. Okay, so that is how to prevent. Okay, so your attitude towards the person should be, there should be acceptance, and then firm. Okay, firm but kind. Okay, so there should be always limitation, but you have to be consistent. Okay, group therapy can also help. Music, biblio, art, play therapy, and psychodrama. Pwede ring remo. Okay, so lahat ng yan pwede mong gawin sa pasyente. Okay, so any questions for depression and mood disorders? Hanggang 9:30 lang tayo, no?
Yes po,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, so God bless you all. See you tomorrow for the pharmacology